Hello, this is Heisenberg with the Godzilla Mystery Mini from Funko. This is part of their science fiction Series 2 Mystery Minis. These are little vinyl figures, so let's have a look at them here. This is just out in November 2015. And again, a Mystery Mini. I'll explain that more later, but basically it's, there's it's part of a series where they come in boxes and you don't know which one is in which box. So 1 out of 24 boxes is supposed to have this little Godzilla in him. 1 out of 24 boxes, and you don't know which ones. But maybe we can figure out, maybe we can increase the odds. So I'll talk about later. So yeah, looking kind of cute, sort of clearly rather stylized. Yeah, I like the spikes. I like the texture of the body. I think what I like the least are the eyes. The eyes are very white and there's no pupils. So I don't like the way the eyes look. So the teeth, notice the teeth and the claws are a little yellow, and the toenails. Notice he has 4 toes on each foot as opposed to 3. And I kind of like the spikes, even though they're rather plain. I kind of like the shape of them. Kind of like the shape they gave his tail, and I like the texture they gave his body. But then these eyes, these are just like very plain white eyes. Yeah, so he comes basically, so here's the box he comes in. Again, this is put out by Funko. I guess these are intended for adults. It says on the box here that it's for ages 17 and above, which seems, I don't know. That seems pretty extreme. I guess they're worried about, I don't know if they're worried about 16-year-olds choking on this somehow. Probably more for the content. I think some of these tend to be a little more adult. Like maybe they're just scary. Maybe it's just scary topics or something. Alrighty, so here's the box he comes in. So there you can see him. He's on the box, and on the back says that shows you. Notice that when you look at the box in the store, you don't know which one you're getting. It's that's the mystery part of it. Yeah, so notice this is on the back here that 1 out of 24 of the boxes comes with Godzilla, which I guess some of them there's 1 in 12, some there's, I think that Cylon is the hard one. 1 out of 72 of them are the Cylon in the lower right-hand corner. Yeah, see, it says that 1 out of 24 of these mystery boxes will have a Godzilla in it. So yeah, I got this guy from a store in New Jersey on eBay. It was just, he'd opened up the boxes, so he was just selling the Godzilla by himself. So I had to pay more for the fact that, I knew that I was getting Godzilla. So I really don't like the idea of these these mystery toys where you buy a box and you don't know which one you're going to get. So I was trying to figure out, and I think some people, it's interesting. Some people, I think, will just boldly go into the store and open them up to see what's in there, in the store, which obviously you're not supposed to do that. But I think some people do it anyway. Yeah, I don't think it's right to open up the boxes in the store. But I was thinking about is that maybe, find them in a store like Walmart, buying them, take them home, and then pull out the old kitchen scale here. So this is a kitchen scale. This is an Ozeri kitchen scale. Costs about $15. You can get it on Amazon or Home Depot or someplace. Let me reset them here. So if I put the box and Godzilla on the scale, he weighs 3.7 ounces. Because if we look at what's, the choices here, I bet you these don't all weigh the same amount. I don't think they've gone to the trouble of making sure each box weighs exactly the same. And Godzilla here looks like he's bigger and heavier than the other ones. So if I ever see these, so I haven't seen these in my local stores yet. But stores like Walmart sells these, Target sells these, Toys R Us sells these. So if I ever find the series in the store, I was thinking about maybe buying them, to put them on the scale. See if I can find one that weighs, 3.7 ounces, and maybe keep that one, and then return the rest. Okay, let's do some comparisons. So here he is next to sort of like one of my favorite Godzillas, my 7-inch 1988 Godzilla from Bandai. And I recently reviewed this guy. Here he is next to the Funko Pop Godzilla. So yeah, smaller than that. I don't have, Bandai did one sort of like big sized chibi of Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. I didn't buy the Godzilla because I didn't quite like it, but I did buy the Mechagodzilla one. So here he is next to that guy. From the box, I have a picture of what the Godzilla looked like there. So yeah, that's what the Godzilla one looked like. And again, it never appealed to me, and I never saw him on sale, so I never got him. Here's from the history set, Godzilla history set. This is sort of a 1954 Godzilla. And over here, we have like the Godzilla 2014 Godzilla with light and sound, which is thoroughly disappointing. And then see what other Godzillas we might put them up against here. And then here's the Pack of Destruction 2014 Godzilla. And then also from my collection of older stuff, here's sort of like an older Pack of Destruction set. Here's like another, I think this is like a Final Wars Godzilla. Yeah, the Funko, the Mystery Mini is much more stylized, like shorter, much more green. So it might be better to compare them to other chibis, Godzilla chibis. So here's a Bandai chibi. Here's like from about last year, from about a year ago. This is sort of the Bandai Godzilla chibi that came out, and which I never really liked too much. So but finally I saw them on sale, so I bought them on sale. And then they also came out with two 2014 Godzilla chibis. So these are both, Godzilla 2014. Very similar to each other, but slightly different pose. Here's the Godzilla. Here's a Godzilla Mini Mate. So notice he's a bit bigger, quite noticeably bigger than the Godzilla Mini Mate here. So compared to all these other miniaturized and stylized Godzillas, I think he actually fares very well. He actually, except for the eyes being sort of not having pupils, I rather like the way he looks. I think a lot. I think I think he's kind of cute, and I think the fact that he is more stylized, I think works pretty well, rather than trying to be more screen accurate. Alrighty, so this is Heisenberg. Hoping you enjoy your Godzilla Mystery Mini.